Familiar face from the music world is now making his home in St. Louis. And for those that remember the launch of MTV, Alan Hunter was one of the 5 original VJs.
Yeah, News 4's Paige Hulsey recently caught up with him as he's settling into life in the Lou.
Same voice.
I'm Alan Hunter. I will be with you right
Same
after
decade of music.
Dancing with myself. Music from Billy Idol right here on MTV.
But in a new place.
Here on the Big 80s on 8, I am Alan Hunter. And I said, St. Louis, huh? I didn't know anything about it, except for the arch.
Alan Hunter is still jockeying the biggest hits of the 80s. He's just doing it now from his in-home studio in St. Louis, rather than the MTV headquarters in New York City.
It would have been 1980s when I went to New York. Yeah, well, it was a cesspool. When you're young, though, you don't know that you're in a cesspool. You think life's pretty grand here.
And life was pretty grand for the wannabe actor from Birmingham, Alabama, chasing his dream in the big city, when a chance encounter in Central Park changed the trajectory of his career.
He was starting this channel that was going to play video music 24 hours a day. And I thought, oh, well, good luck with that. I mean, I didn't know what he was talking about.
3 auditions later, Hunter was hired.
On the day I went into the office and they said, you got it. I said, great. Now, explain to me once again, what is the gig? What do I do? I'm spinning videos?
It was a fair question.
MTV was put together by duct tape.
As they were all kind of figuring it out as they went.
But it didn't matter. It was more than I was making.
I want my MTV!
But MTV became a hit.
When we do these promotional appearances, we'd go out to the middle of Ohio, Toledo, or Grand Rapids, or somewhere in Iowa. We'd go to a record store appearance, and there'd be 1,000 people wrapped around the record store, and I would say to my cable handlers, invariably in some beat-up Malibu, wasn't limo service back in those early days, who's here? Is it a rock star or something? It was like, no, they're here to see you.
For 6 years, as one of the 5 original MTV VJs, Hunter had a backstage pass to life.
We were famous for being the first.
Club hopping with Bon Jovi, leading the ultimate spring break parties.
Good evening, Alan Hunter.
And becoming a best friend to the viewers on the other side of the screen.
Most complimentary thing somebody can say to me is that you were my friend back then.
Then,
We were there.
and now again.
80s is the most popular channel in Sirius XM as far as music goes. Only right that they would try to snare the original VJs.
For the past 15 years, Alan Hunter has been leading listeners through 80s hits on Sirius XM radio. Hunter invited us inside his St. Louis County studio to show us where the magic happens now.
So there's always something to talk about.
And the not-so-secret secrets spilled out.
But we weren't live. I'd be up in the morning with you watching late at night. I just couldn't believe that you were still awake and all. I go, you know, it wasn't live. And they're like, they clutched their pearls.
Conversations like that have followed him across the country, eventually landing him in St. Louis, thanks to a career opportunity at WashU for his wife.
It's been a really terrific place. Perfect for my family. I got 2 young boys.
Now, when he considers how to guide them, he thinks of the advice he would have given himself all those years ago.
Don't be afraid to be yourself and do what you think is good.
In St. Louis County, Paige Hulsey, News 4.
So cool that he's here in St. Louis. Has he written a book? I mean, I would read that book. He's got some amazing stories to tell.
He's got some pretty awesome stories to tell.
Backstage experiences, all that stuff.
Can we talk about the hair from the 80s?
That's good stuff.
It was a good time.
I think Steve Templeton should try that little hairdo. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that would work with me. I can't move this hair, though, so good luck trying to shape it any other way. It's stuck. We could be stuck in a pattern of mild temperatures. That's the good news. We have some more mild weather for